If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. Today, God says, I am your God and your kindness. You can look good because I'm here. I will protect you and keep you safe. You can depend on me, I am your refuge. You can depend on me. I will be your permanent home. Today, I'm calling you into the depths of my spirit so that you can live and work in the secret sanctuary of the Most High, where I will keep you hidden from everyone else. Your body, or earth suit, is what you can see, but your spiritual self, which is hidden in your heart, is where I give you the power and tools to deal with any problem. The Father says, I am telling you to live today with a deeper awareness of my presence inside you. Your outward self may be involved in the world, but I have hidden you in my refuge. You and I are talking in the inner temple, which is where I live inside of you. No matter where you are or what you're doing, know that I am not visible to you. You live in the sacred realm of my presence. Remember that the eternal arms are below. Everyone and everything you have comes from me because I am your God and your source. If you are asked to do more work, you can do it without getting tired because my strength is your power. Do not be afraid of the passing of time, because before Abraham was, you wafer-thin me, and that is now. Today, God says, do not be afraid. Being tricked by the enemy and the dishonest effects of his fake power make people afraid. Don't be scared. They are not on the same level as you. Those who are trying to hurt your spirit have no right to the blood that was sacrificed for you. The person who wants to hurt your spirit doesn't have your name, which is both a shield and a stick. Do not be afraid, because the enemy does not have my incomprehensible word, which destroys all fake chains and yokes. If you cross over fire, the flames won't start to burn you. If you cross over water, you won't get submerged. Don't be scared. Show and let go of confidence. You will understand who you are as a son in peace and confidence. Allow my peace to surround you. You don't seem to understand that you don't need to try, that you don't need to waste time or energy trying to make I will match yours. Allow my peace to surround you. As a gift to you, I give you this spiritual gift of peace. Giving up is enough. Today, God says that if you keep your faith in His promises and seek His will for your life, you will experience deep joy while you wait and plenty when your dreams come true. His perfect peace will surround you because you are focusing on what is fair, lovely, pure, virtuous, and commendable. Your peace not only guides you through life, but it also meets all of your needs. In my shalom, a state of total peace where nothing is broken or missing, people can find salvation, healing, deliverance, and freedom. This is the place where I set up your route. It takes time for a seed to sprout before it can grow up and bear fruit. Get ready ahead of time to stand strong. Once you've done everything you can to stand, you will receive when you confidently approach my throne of grace, finding the grace and mercy you need in your time of need. I have given you my very great and precious promises, which allow you to share in my divine nature. This nature frees you from all the problems in this world and takes you straight to your harvest, even when your enemies are around. Remember your promise of faith and the promises I made to you. Your deepest thoughts, based on my word, will come true if you believe and keep working toward my best plan for your life. There is no way that you will fail or be disappointed in any way. When you pray, have faith that whatever you want will come to you. Get past any doubts and get what your heart desires. The Bible says that time is meant to help you, so don't let the passing of time make you lose your faith or drive. When you need to give up, that's when you need to depend on me the most. As you wake up, a new day begins, and your legacy deserves your hard work. The promised land is full of milk, honey, apples, and pomegranates, but giants live there too. Some people feel anxious because of the tough and important conditions, like grasshoppers. But now is your chance to rise, enter, and claim your promises. When you figure out the cost, you have to think about not only what changes need to be made, but also how much trust is needed to get through big problems and distractions to keep your promises. The aggressive following of my promises is becoming more and more important to you. Fight the opposing forces of fear, doubt, and unbelief that are attacking your mind. Rather than doing bad things, try not to get sidetracked by thinking about wrong things. In addition to the growing darkness in the world, the attack on you comes from the increasing brightness of my glory that you give off. In this situation, chances don't come up very often, but I can keep what you trust me with and help you reach your goals if you choose to follow my advice. This prophetic age is mostly focused on the future and looking forward to what's to come. But right now, the most important thing is to be alert and aware, while also growing love and making the most of your present life, and to be tuned into my words at all times. Today, God says that taking time off and relaxing are not bad. It's not the same thing as getting behind to take time for rest and fun to recharge your mind and body. Don't forget that I live inside of you, doing the necessary things to make your life better. I do not sleep or nap, and the favor I have bestowed upon you acts as a watchful power over your life, even when your mind wanders or when you sleep at night. You will know every morning that my mercies are renewed, says the Father. Since I'm not limited, you won't be either. I'm not afraid to get involved in your life, so don't worry or give up because of all the stress and chaos going on around you. I will be with you. I am leading you through the whole process, and you will see it through to the end and swear that I delivered and saved you. God says that thanksgiving drives the answers to prayers that are still being answered. Although ingratitude is like a disease that spreads through the world, when you show gratitude and praise, your unanswered prayers rise above the sickness of doubt and reach my throne. The Father says that defiance can be stopped by honoring, praising, and being thankful for Him. The prophet sent the worshippers against the army that was surrounding the city, and I drove many people away from it. Shouldn't I do the same for you? Appreciation is an important part of the process. Praise brings about and shows what your saving is all about. As a result, may praise be on your lips today. Let them be loud declarations of happiness instead of half-hearted support. Be brave in how you praise someone. Allow your praise to anger those who aren't thankful or respect you. Turn the tables on the rude and disrespectful people in your life, and I'll change the rules of your rewards so that you can grow to the left and the right. God tells you today to keep your faith in the process and let me handle the result. I made the content and planned the outcome, so give me the time I need to do it. Now is the time. Wait for all of your problems to be solved until you are comfortably settled into your new phase. You have questions, which is fine to have at this point. Ask, says God, because I know the answers. The Father says, ask, and I will show you what you don't know and haven't seen, because I am starting a new project. New things are happening all around you. The Father says that it is His plan because He has the model. Feel free to let me take over while you rest, knowing that I will keep my word. You have seen enough proof of my honesty to be sure that I am telling you the truth, and my gifts and callings can't be taken back. I honor every word that is said over you, so let trust come out in your words, because you will receive everything you say. To see the results you want to see happen in your life and your position, focus on revelation instead of circumstance. Today, God tells us to get up early and tell Him what we need in our lives. I understand your fears, which I already knew about before you asked. However, prayer is an important part of the process. The Father says that prayers that aren't said out loud are just vague wishes, but prayers that are spoken out loud have a lot of power and get my hand to act quickly. I say I'm more than enough, even though you asked for enough. It tells you who I am and what I do. I am the God who gives plenty, and I promise that more good things are on their way to you right now. Father says, I bestow upon you favor. I'm giving you favor in the city and with the people whose favor you need. Stay calm and don't pay attention to people who have different ideas. I'm leading them to your just cause. The Father knows that you have had a hard time and that you have sometimes felt alone. Know that I am at the meeting, fully involved, and taking care of all of your needs, my dear. Today, God says that you are not meant to live as a single being. You are not destined to be alone. I'm giving you chances to live for someone else, so you won't have to go through pain or sadness. Let go of these angry memories and know that what I'm offering now will disprove everything the enemy has told you before. Know that you are loved. People will love you. A lot of love and kindness will be shown to you. He says, this is your share. You are loved, and I will make sure you know and feel this in every part of your life and on earth. The Father says, my love will last forever. Isolation is not something you want, so you will not feel alone. You won't be alone in a crowd, and you won't just sit back and enjoy other people's happiness. You will feel joy, happiness, and satisfaction, because that is what I promised, and I always keep my promises, says your Father, who cares for you in every way. Today, God says, you are my beloved child, and this day I brought you into the world. I know how to solve every problem you're having. Even if the answers aren't always clear, you can believe that my planning method takes everything into account. I can see everything. You can now reach your goals, which you have been calmly waiting for and working toward despite problems. Even though it might be late, you should still wait for it to arrive, because it will come and won't be put off. You have prayed and kept going, admitted and kept going, and this has only made you more determined. Through these obstacles, you have only become stronger and better at what you do. I love you so much, and it fills your life with happiness and satisfaction. This is getting you ready for my purpose, which is your wholeness, peace, and strength. When you give without expecting anything in return, you are fulfilling your mission and helping others deal with similar problems. This encourages convergence and mutual effects, which boost results and create a lot of benefits for everyone involved in your work. People will be drawn to you because of the beauty of the gospel that shines in your eyes and face. They will know that you are connected to me. You can be brave and sure of yourself when asked where your hope comes from, giving hope to a world that is sad and hurting, starting in your neighborhood. Today, God tells you that His strength and power are working in you and for that good. What in your life needs your strength? What areas do you need help with to rise, show guts, and succeed? Your incredible strength lies within you to help you do things you can't do on your own. Take hold of your inner qualities, my strength, courage, and victory. Accept the fight, because this is where you were meant to be. Don't hide behind the juniper bush, the cave, or the problems that seem to be coming your way anymore. There is an expected end to all the trials you've been through, because I don't find pleasure in suffering, I find joy in mastery. I give you glory, honor, and power because they are mine. I am the more important thing inside you than anything else in the world. Tune your ears to pick up my soft frequency even when the winds are going crazy. The big, loud signs just mean that you're getting close to your breakthrough. Right before the light at the end of the tunnel appears, signaling the start of a new day, there is the most pressure to give up. Because the caves aren't very long, you'll need to keep going through the nights and challenges. Some sadness may last through the night, but my happiness will soon fill your heart as the morning star rises, helping you understand your mission and opening the chances I have planned for you to seize. God says that the tower of human confusion is being taken down today and the mountain of the Lord's home is being built. Do not fear or worry when the planet systems stumble around like drunk people. None of my success will be shared with anyone or anything else. I will do the things I want to do on earth not because I am strong, but because of my spirit. The spirit I have given you in large amounts is meant to help you take on my form and my thoughts instead of human thoughts. God begs you to think this way. Don't think of it as theft to be equal with me while lowering yourself in submission, because every cross leads to resurrection. There is no longer any life. Several people have died. Aspires have been broken down into nothingness. I will make a new dawn and a new day for you out of that dust. Others will see it and be happy about it. Other people will notice and be unhappy because they don't think they're lucky unless other people are lacking. Love them. Please let them go. Let those who don't know stay ignorant, but follow me with unwavering loyalty. God says that the place where you hear His words is also the place where the enemy will try to talk to you. You won't be tricked if you understand what I say and say it from a place of understanding. If you are filled with my word, ask for what you want, and it will be given to you because your words will have power and effectiveness, like a double-edged sword, and they can either change things for the better or hurt them, depending on what you say. Consistently sharing feelings that aren't true still leads to a bad reality. Using death-related words to make a point is not the same thing as making a faith-filled statement. When you want to move forward in life, it helps to think of things that lead to miracles and good progress. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. Being uncertain will keep your mind on the present and take away from other things. The centurion's faith was so strong that Jesus was amazed when he said, "Speak only the word, and my servant will be healed." This is an example of deep faith, the kind that believes beyond what you can see and receives beyond what you can understand. Because of the power inside you, I can do something huge and amazing that goes beyond any wish or thought. There are more words, which leads to more faith, and more faith leads to better results. Your future is being shaped by faith, hope, and love, which is attracting everything you need to reach your greatest goals. Keep your trust, because it will pay off in a big way. Today, God says that faith is a firm trust in His knowledge of what is best. He is actively working to carry out His good plans, which are clear from the constant goodness He gives you. Doubt and denial don't accept, but faith does. Don't let anything else take your attention away from Jesus, who started and finished your church. Who, because He knew the joy that was coming, willingly took on the shame of the cross and is now sitting at my right hand. Think about all the bad things He went through so that your thoughts don't get tired and down. What are you going through? You are becoming more mature as you handle hardships like a brave hero in a situation that isn't as bad as this one. Your thoughts become like Jesus when you let the mind of Christ work in you. He didn't think it was theft to be on the same level as me, but He was humble for your benefit. His pain set my Holy Spirit free to guide you, help you, and give you the power to live, act, and find your essence in me. To move through my beauty as I first imagined. You have my spirit, my mind, and my power, so when you commit your life to helping other people, your life becomes full and overflows with more of me. The more you need me while helping other people, the more I will give you back when you do my work as a surrendered servant. Both people involved in this situation will benefit from it, and it shows how unity, harmony, and peace can be more deeply felt in your surroundings. Today, God says that your enemy can't stand up to His power and authority. My power over your life, not the enemy's, is what matters. My rule is more important than any other rule in your life. You are not responsible for people, demons, angels, or random events or luck. Nothing surprises me about how my plan is always coming true in your life. Today, my goodness will be shown to be very important in a clear way. My power over you secures my favor, and you can't turn down my unwavering love. As I look at the blood, I will go around you, the Father says, my love is unconditional. I don't look at anything else besides the blood that was shed to decide if you are worthy of being blessed. I have a different kind of power over your life than over the lives of people who have not accepted me. Today is your day to have a yoke easy and burden light. I invite you to come unto me, and I will give you rest. The Father wants you to rest your head on His shoulder as He leads you safely through the challenges ahead, making sure you arrive safely, soundly, and blessedly after your current situation. This is my everlasting love for you, and this is the promise I have kept every day during your journey, and I will continue to keep going forward. Today, God says that you are on the enemy's side while you are being judged. I came here 2,000 years ago as a supporter, and I suffered and died as a supporter. I am now speaking up and fighting for you in front of my Father. Many people are waiting to be judged in heaven, including those who have lied about you, accused you, and spoken badly of you, my dear. The suspects are being judged by the same standards I fight for every day on your behalf. Forgive, says the Father. Good luck. This asks for God's help and turns possible praise into real things like blessings, breakthroughs, and substance. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. Do not judge others or let the opinions of others determine how you should be judged. What you are is of the realm, not of the populace, and your duty is to my word, not any other. You will know the claims of misled people as soon as you hear them. Do not give in to power that is not yours. I said, my sheep know my voice, didn't I? What voice did you hear when a guy lied, threatened, or cajoled you? Was it mine or someone else's? Please forgive, give up, and receive blessings, and then do the job I gave you without hesitation. Heaven's resources are taking care of every problem, and all the changes that need to be made will come from how much I care for you as a father. Your time to be blessed has come. From now on, as long as you listen to and follow my advice, you will be forgiven, confirmed, and strengthened. As of today, God says that the sky is not falling, the kingdom is coming. The experts point out the problem and say that they are smarter than everyone else. I'm saying that you can't solve the problem at the problem level. You need to reach the higher level that I occupy, where I sit next to someone humble and sorry. Because I'm sorry and humble, I will wipe out all doubt and reasoning from your thoughts, letting my ideas take over your thinking, calculations, and plans. I will change my plan and purpose for your life so that it brings you simple joy instead of constant stress and worry. As the Father says, goodness is my basic character. I am skilled in the cause of all good things in your life, community, and country. The Father says that something can't be God if it's not good. Any beliefs, doctrines, or plans that go against this one come from the uninformed views of people who think they are better than others. They don't know much about my personality. They say they are in charge, but when they talk to me, they show that they were wrong about me. The Father says that I don't see any meaning in anything that happened after the fall. I am a good God, and my natural reaction to every promise you keep is positive. I always keep the promises I make. I never say, not now, when it comes to my plans. The day of salvation has arrived. This is the turning point in your life when you start to rise towards my goodness and away from shame, lack, sickness, and heartache. Today, God says that He will rebuild the broken walls of your life from the ground up. This is why I'm telling you about the glory that will come after all your troubles. God says that you will be restored, refreshed, and made whole again. You have suffered a lot of losses, and you may not fully understand how deep and important they are to you. You don't know how much damage the canker and palmer worms have done. Take back everything, and let me restore you to your former glory and even more. You are given beauty in exchange for ashes today, and the oil of happiness in exchange for a heavy spirit. The Father says, your broken heart will be fixed, and it will once again become the sanctuary of my Spirit, full of life and grace. The situation has changed, and you are no longer confined. The ordeal is over, which will make it easier for you to heal. You were under attack from every direction, but you held on to me. Even though you lost things, you stayed strong and put your faith in me, who can make things right. You have been faithful and devoted to me, the source and completion of your faith, for a long time. The Father says, accept your reward of renewal, and may your last days be better than your first. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house. So please help us. We will be very thankful to you. If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will.